This is not a Claressa Shields fight, August 15th. This is a full-on promo for Zeus Network and Lemmy's platform. Hey there, it's Anonymous Tea, where we spill the tea anonymously. Hello, everyone. Hello, YouTubers. Hope you guys are all having an amazing day today, sending good vibes, sending positivity, sending blessings, and good energy to each and every single one of you. Thank you so much for tuning in. So, anything I say is alleged and in my very, very personal opinion. This is for entertainment purposes only. None of this is personal. The Copyright Act of 1976 is in the description box. Some meat and potatoes, some housekeeping items. So, today we are talking Claressa Shields, Lemmy, and this is unexpectedly an update video. This is unexpectedly an update video about this alleged fight on August 15th. Remember, I did a video earlier today. Earlier today, I talked about the fact that I think Claressa is being played by Zeus. So far, the announcements up until this point have all been related to Zeus Network and baddies, and we're going to get to the latest foolishness that has come across my desk. We talked about the announcement earlier that Big Lex and Tashiki is going to be fighting as well. Pound for pound baddie showdown. And that what is happening is Zeus Network is being utilized. They're the ones pushing through this promotion because they're hoping their fan base are going to be the ones to purchase tickets and not to purchase tickets to see Claressa Shields fight somebody 42 years old that had a brain injury in 2024 and is with OnlyFans. Like, what are we doing? And it's only had 7 fights total within like the last couple of years. But I said something in my video, right? And I don't know if y'all peeped it. I said that in February, when Claressa Shields had her fight with Franchon Cruz and all the Zeus cameras were there. And we saw Natalie Nunn perform on the stage. And we talked about the fact that Franchon Cruz was blindsided. She knew nothing about Zeus Network being there, the Zeus cameras being there, that she never signed anything or any releases to authorize herself or her likeness to be on reality TV and all of this and all of that. And there were rumors that Claressa had got her own show. And then Claressa went on a media tour alleging that the deal fell through with Zeus, right? However, Claressa released that flop Faithful song about being faithful to a married man. Zeus Network came out with Zeus Records and released that Baddies song, that Baddies theme song, right? Rewind back a little bit, right? Let's take it a little back. Zeus Network, streamed all of the undercard fights on Zeus Network for Claressa Shields' fight. And this was something that Wind Records was attempting to do recently, and that's why they were trying to push the Wind Records network, because Zeus already has done this. Because that was back when Wind Records was still cosplaying as a record label. But then they saw Zeus Network and they saw Remy Network, and they were like, we've got to rebrand. We have to rebrand. But the thing of it is, Zeus is pushing out their artists. They're pushing out the boxing content, which is something that Wind Records is lacking over there. So earlier, like I said, I did the video for the Baddies undercard. We have another undercard announcement, you guys. For this. I do not got time for this. Why do y'all why'd y'all tag me in this? Ray J versus Orlando Brown, pound for pound, Zeus showdown. No. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. And it says, we've got another insane undercard for y'all on August 15th. Ray J and Orlando Stop it, are getting in the ring too with a boxing glove emoji. Who is excited to see these two go pound for pound at the State Farm Arena before the main event, Claressa Shields versus Kay Scott? And this is the thing, it's so shady. The promotion's already shady already. Because Kay Scott is with Salida Promotions as well. And you can't even tag Kay Scott. Or does she have y'all blocked? But you didn't even tag her opponent. Stream on Zeus Network and get your tickets in Claressa Shields' bio. What? Wait a second. What type of caption is this? Is this foolishness? Is this madness? What is happening, you guys? So there's just not going to be any Salida boxers on the undercard except for Claressa's opponent. This is going to be all Zeus Network theme. And I have several questions, right? Now, as you guys know, or maybe you don't know, Ray J has a show on Zeus Network called Love Cabin, which is the ratchet version of Love Island. I tried to give it a few episodes. I tried to give it a couple of reviews. But once they started getting into knucking and bucking and ready to fight, your girl tapped out. Your girl tapped out, and no, I do not have Zeus Network, but I was able to see the episodes. If you know, you know. Anyways, that's on that, right? This is all promo for Zeus, so they can negotiate future events at the State Farm Arena and leave Claressa Shields in the dust. And Claressa doesn't see it. Claressa doesn't realize that she's about to be left out of here. That she is about to be backdoored, as Pap would say, as her married man would say. I have several questions. Number one, Ray J, didn't you already have a fight and you got knocked out? And then you accused Aiden Ross and everything else of the fight being rigged, that they weren't supposed to go that hard at you and all this and all that. And there was allegedly an investigation. And weren't you hospitalized? And haven't you been hospitalized? Didn't you tell us this was your last year allegedly on Earth? That you know what I'm saying? Too much was going on in your lifestyle, in your personal life, that has led to the health conditions that you have currently. Why are we getting into the ring? Why are we doing another boxing match? And this is what I'm saying. I feel like some of these people who used to be big stars, used to have big names, used to have big notoriety, are just doing stuff to keep themselves in the news, to keep themselves relevant, to keep themselves in the blogs. But this is not necessary. This is not necessary at all. And I believe recently it was Ray J and Amber Rose. They were on a stream with Dean and Adrian and stuff, and it was weird. It was very weird. But I feel like this is a joke. I feel like this is an absolute joke. Like real talk, this is very bad for Claressa. You're talking about, you consider yourself to be the GOAT. You consider yourself to be the face of women's boxing. And this is a sideshow. This is comedy hour. This is foolishness. See, when I think of an undercard, you guys, I'm expecting to see other professional boxers. But Claressa basically has an entire card full of reality stars and has-beens and still trying to make it relevant out here. None of these people, you know what I'm saying, are licensed or with any of the boxing organizations to win any legitimate championship belts. You know what I mean? There's no WBC or anything that is going to benefit anything that's on this undercard. And I'm wondering, is there going to be any legitimate fighters with Salida Promotions on this undercard? Or has Claressa completely ruined everything, burned so many bridges, that the best she can do is concocting a whole Zeus production leading up to her fight and expecting people to take it seriously? and expecting people to believe that the fight is legitimate, expecting people to believe that this is the real deal Holyfield. This is a hot mess express. This is an epic fail. This is an epic disaster. And I cannot believe that we went from Lauren Price, we went from talking about Katie Taylor, Michaela Mayer, all these other boxers, Shadasia Green before her unfortunate what happened previously with her, recently with her. We talked about all these people. You're ducking Chris Cyborg, you're ducking Hannah Gabriel, you're ducking all these people that would have been formidable opponents, that would have really made the thing shake, really would have interested a lot of people to watch and pay for tickets. But basically, these tickets is a free-for-all for you Zeus Network fans. So now that you're attracting that type of clientele, expect foolishness to ensue. Because how many fights were there? How many people were getting jumped at the Baddies auditions? That was also in Atlanta. And I told you about the woman who was so desperate to be a part of Baddies that she left her child in a hot car for 13 hours, and the police saw about her when she got out of the audition. And then people were being rowdy with the guardrails, even just waiting in line for Baddies auditions. So if that is taking place at just the auditions, what are you expecting to happen at the actual venue for the event? Maybe it's not safe for people to go. Maybe it's not a good idea for people to go because some of y'all do not know how to act. Y'all couldn't even get it right for Kai Cenat's in-person Streamer University applications that several cities had to be shut down because there was too much foolishness going on. But I don't think this is going to go the way the people think that this is going to go, because basically Zeus and Lemmy are saying, listen, look at here. We're going to get all of our people to promote Zeus Network, to get people to tune into Zeus Network, to get the clout, get all the clicks and the views off of Claressa Shields. We're even going to stream all the undercards on our platform so you can pay for our service and all of the things. But really, we don't give a crap when it's all said and done about Claressa Shields. If you want tickets, you can go to her bio. What? I'm done. I've had it. I have had it, you guys. This is so unprofessional. This is so inappropriate. Can you imagine an entire undercard and you're expecting a professional boxing match? And they tell you Ray J and Orlando Brown is on the card. And they tell you Baddies, a Baddies belt is on. But I'm supposed to believe Claressa Shields is the GOAT. Layla Ali would never. Alicia Baumgartner would never. Katie Taylor would never. Amanda Serrano would never. Like, what are we doing? Is this really a boxing match? Is this really a fight? Or is this just a quick get rich quick scheme? You know what I'm saying? Is this a quick, like you know what I'm saying? Like, let's just make a quick buck so they can shut up. Because the more things that get announced, the worse that this is getting. So, nonetheless, I need to hear from y'all in the comments. I need y'all to do y'all biggest one, and that is to hype the video. Hype the video, please. There is that. That is it. That is all. Es todo es final. Es finito. It's the end of the road. It's the end of the line for this video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified the moment I post the content on my channel. And with that being said, I'll talk to you guys again very soon.